sure to tackle the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on GTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon Spa Nail and Barbershop, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports. This is The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this edition. Today we have three high power, I want to call them, three high power men in studio. These guys are in black and gold and we're here to talk about white on white. Steve, welcome again. This time you decided to bring your real team behind of you, well, with you, not behind you. We have the one and only Selected Taz and the DJ McMillie. You guys looking sharp.
Thank you.
We try a little thing.
You try a little thing.
We try a little thing.
All right. We know what's coming up very soon. White on white, and for most people, Yolo is very new. You want to talk to us first about Yolo? Steven, start with you.
Well,
them behind the black shade, them dark shades, you know.
Listen, when you see these dark shades, just know a lot of work getting done. So the eyes them ain't good for the camera right now. Tired eyes. Well, you know, Yolo promotion. Yes, it's a newly formed promotion team, and as you guys may know, you know, I went out of retirement. So these two guys here, they convinced me, you know, to come back out. You know, obviously, you know, because I've been in this a very long time. I have a lot of connections, and they really like doing promotions. We did a couple promotions, not at Yolo, but we did a couple promotions last year, and they wanted to get on a big stage because we saw the void for promotions in the BVI, and you know, I told them, well, you know, if I come back to do promotions, you know, we have to do it as a team, and you know, I want to do big shows, not really small events, and I want to do bigger shows.
Taking it up a notch.
Yeah, take it up a notch, and you know, so that's how we came along, you know, with the Yolo promotion. So you know, we start off with a bang, you know.
So what Yolo stands for?
You only live once.
Thanks.
You only live. Oh, wow! I couldn't figure that one out. You only live once, and in the entertainment industry, what does that mean for you guys?
Well, for me personally, YOLO always been my motto in life in general. You know, people take life for granted sometimes. And for me personally, I don't take a minute or a second on this earth for granted. You understand? Because as the Jamaicans they say, when your 3 points gone, it's gone. You know? So you only live once. You know, I even had a birthday party, I think it was last year or year before, and that was actually, you know, the theme of the party, YOLO. You know, Steve have a pendant, Yolo.
Well, I have Yolo tattoo on my stomach since 2001.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before, and I tell people this, they don't believe me, but when the Drake bring out Yolo, the song Yolo,
okay,
like later in 2000,
yeah.
I had Yolo tattoo on my stomach from 2001 when I was in school in Iowa. You understand? That's something I always used to just say all the time. Yolo, Yolo, Yolo all the time, and then it got big. You know, it got big. Drake made it big, and you know, and then like Taz said, when he did the party, I helped him with the party, and then I said, Taz, again with this logo because I always wanted to make a YOLO logo, and I run with it. And then when we decided to do the promotion, I was like, yeah, YOLO sounds like a good At first, when I told Taz about the hit, I was like, you sure you want to use YOLO promotion? You know, like YOLO. Then I convinced them. I was like, listen. If you only live once, you're gonna spend your money, right? You gotta look at the same concept, right? So when you spend your money, you want it to be in that same concept, like you want to get your money's worth. You understand? If you go on a trip, you want to get your money's worth, right? So when you come to a YOLO promotion, we want you to get your money worth. So you kind of fall in line.
Okay. Well, what YOLO stands for you?
Well, YOLO stands to me, go big or go home, you know, as Steve say. When you spend your money, when you come out, you want to enjoy yourself to the max, to the extreme. So that's what YOLO kind of bringing to the table right now, same way. As Steve said, we see a void for promotion in the BVI. And a lot of artists or people wanted to come to the BVI, people wasn't bringing. Same way. So we decided to take that upon us and create YOLO and bring the artists the people really want to see.
Yeah, but a lot of people will say, why entertainment? You guys are always about party, about party. What party, what this type of entertainment does for the human being?
I mean, it stimulates the economy and a whole, same way too, like black on black. There was hotels rented out, rentals, hair salons are booked out. It stimulates the whole economy when we do events, or anyone does events. So, you know, that's something a plus to the promotional game.
It has a deeper meaning to you too.
Well, even what Mac Millie say, that's one side of it, and then you have the side where people going through a lot in the country. You know, people need a mental break sometimes, and whether you may like the nightlife or not, it is a means of relief for a lot of people. You know, especially when they could come to a show, enjoy the show, enjoy the experience. You know, people, like for instance, when we did BoB, I had persons inbox me on Messenger from Vinci and these places telling me, listen, I never had no interest in VI bands, but that was the one night I enjoy my money from start to finish. I find myself walking up to Vibe, I didn't even know how that happened. You understand? So it's about creating an experience. You know, not you just coming and spending your money on this and that or whatever, because the one thing we decided when we decided to do these shows is that it's not going to be based around just artists who we select. It's going to be about the experience, which is one of the reasons why we decided to go to Multipurpose Complex. And by the way, let me put it out there, I'm sure everybody know by now, Multipurpose Complex had shows before, but not to the magnitude of what we did. You understand? Yeah, you had Barris in there, you know, big up to Kenny and them. I think Luciano was in there at one point as well, back in the day. But the level we wanted to carry this show to, it was just about, listen, let's make people feel like they're in a mini stadium kind of vibes, you know. All credit to Steve as well. You know, Steve flying to different places, sending us videos in our group chat. Yo,
you literally do that, go around the Caribbean, go around the world to see how things are.
And he's like, yo, I want the venue look like this. You know, sending it to the Juddy, you know, the man who responsible for the system and all of that. Listen, this is the production we're looking for. Let us know if you could do it. If you can't do it, we're going a different route. You know, so it's a lot of things in it, you know. And as I say, people going through a lot. You know, people, you know, working from paycheck to paycheck, they can't get to enjoy the money sometimes. You know, so when we decide to do a show now, it's like, okay, hey, we're giving you an opportunity to come out. And this is why we try to make the show versatile as well. Cater to a wide range of audience. Reggae lovers, dancehall lovers, even a little hip-hop, R&B, reggae, that kind of stuff. You know, so that everybody could basically get a piece of the pie. More or less, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you did Black on Black, and I guess there were a number of lessons that would have been learned from Black on Black. That being one of the first you would have done to that magnitude in the sports complex. And safe to say, yeah, it's cooler now because it is up and going.
Yes.
And also you're coming now with white on white.
Yes.
Give us the concept behind that and some of the things that you saw as areas for improvement from Black on Black now to apply to white on white.
Well, Steve.
Well, first, I want to chime in with something what Taz was saying a while ago with events. One thing we did discuss with the events was that we wanted to create trademark events, meaning those are events, yearly events that people would look forward to. So Black on Black is now here to stay. So you can look forward to BoB every year. You understand? Then we had Bus Chess. which is a excursion event over in Just One Lake. We had that a couple weeks ago, and that's an event that we want to do yearly as well. And now we have White on White, which is WoW, which is the white version to Black on Black. So that's another event, trademark event that we want. And we know the two most popular colors in the world is white and black. You understand?
Gold and black.
Well,
probably want your gold and black.
I mean,
you
look
real cool in the gold and black.
Kathy, listen, I tell you something, and I'll stress this when I come here. These events are stress 101. You understand? And people don't understand the stress, the financial burden. You understand? It takes to do these events, because I'll say this and I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times before. I don't feel like we have the sponsorship support. Like those guys, I travel, I go to events, I have a lot of promoter friends down Island, and you will see the sponsors and those flyers, and it's so much easier to do an event knowing that you have sponsors behind you. And we're not doing small events here, you understand? And we're doing big events, international artists. If you look at WoW lineup, WoW has about 5 international acts on it.
I was going to come to that. You want to talk about those one time?
Well, I mean, we're talking about WoW, so we might as well talk about WoW, I mean, it's like, wow. Wait a second. Wow, you understand? Well, I mean, like I said, WoW is not it's not a cheap lineup. It's an expensive lineup, because we have an international reggae artist, we have an international dancehall artist, we have an international 4 international booyah artists, right? And then we have an international band as well. So I mean, and all these people are flying from separate places. You understand? Flights alone for these these people is like 2 shows worth of flights. You understand? So like I said, it's a very expensive venture, but like I said, we want to set the standards high, and we want to do a show where people could enjoy it, and not just cater for one genre or one set of people, but multiple genres and multiple persons could say, hey, I come in for Grandmasters, or I come in for the Nasty Business guys, or I come in for Chanel, I come in for Junior Kelly, and I'll let those guys. The good thing with this promotion team is everyone have a role, and like when it comes to like, I could say I want somebody, but I have 2 of the most popular DJs on my team, so they're gonna tell me, bye Steve, that ain't gonna work. You understand? Because they're the ones playing for the people every day. So I can let them talk about the entertainment, because they know more about that field than I do. I just put the little pieces together.
you surround the whole, you have the subsets.
Yeah.
So Taz and Macmillan, tell us about the artists that
well, for one, we started with a concept for BoB, right? And I ain't gonna go into too much of details, because obviously part of promotion is strategic planning as well. So we have a concept in terms of how we do our shows, not catering to one audience, not catering to one age group, that kind of way. And at the same time, it's like, source artists that people not necessarily forget, but ain't hear them in
a little while.
Yeah, you understand? Bring back some of these artists, and I mean the amount of love and response that we get for, just like say Junior Kelly, somebody who been out from late 90s, early 2000s. Yep. I don't even know if Junior Kelly been in Tatola before, or he probably been a long time. And the thing is about it, it's like, okay, some people on the fly, you advertise the name, who is Junior Kelly? But when they go on YouTube, or they go on the different platforms, and you look for the amount of hits, the catalog, Love So Nice, Sunshine, this, that, Baby Can We Meet, Smile, Missing
Sing one no, man.
You
can't sing one.
My friend say the best right now. You understand? A little thing, but tell me if love's so nice, tell me why it hurts so bad, Badang, if hello, so nice, you know.
Good man.
Yeah, so it's like,
sad.
yeah,
We got a whole lot of stuff.
you know. So like, you know, Tanya Stevens, same Rems,
Yeah.
you know, same Rems, and it was like, okay, we had a lot of people, you know, the grown folks that came to the show loved the Tanya Stevens experience. It was like, listen, it's a no-brainer in that aspect that structuring the entertainment have to be, you know, catering to a variety. Grandmasters, you know, are internationally known St. Kitts band, winning road march times after times. Obviously, you know, they pick up a buzz recently in the BVI.
Yeah, we saw them over at
you know,
festival.
Yes,
it was
right,
really
you know,
good.
they were over there for the Juve, and also I think they perform in the village as well.
Yeah, they did.
And Grandmasters obviously is one of the biggest bands out of St. Kitts, you know, catering to a different wide range of audience again. Then we have the Dominica, the Nasty Business crew, as they call them. Now, for the people who may have second thoughts about the Nasty Business thing in terms of the name, it's basically a selling point to the level of music that is being produced right now out of Dominica that is actually relevant. And to be honest, the Booyah sound, the Dominican sound, is creating a wave throughout the whole Caribbean right now.
The wall.
Yep.
You understand?
Thanks. The wall.
You have producers who ain't even born from Dominica trying to make Booyah beats right now. You know, credit to man like,
I'm sure that I know the Booyah beat.
yeah, you know, situationship, no relationship, and, you know,
You put your hand in your
push it.
That's
nasty.
You understand?
Yeah.
But what a lot of people wouldn't be realistic about, and this is just my opinion, is that they probably hearing stuff in the music
That is actually facts.
that is there we go. That's why
They're actually doing the same thing.
exactly.
Every day.
You know, if we be realistic,
Stop
the-
cutting corner tests.
You know,
Nastiness sells.
yeah.
You understand?
You know,
You see how quick a Paul
You
was
understand?
spread around the island?
But it's not that pornographic. It's music that
Oh, I understand.
relates
It's
to
an art.
bring
Yeah, it's an
a
art.
beat, to bring a
You know,
little vibe to it and
and then
keep you
I
in
also,
action.
you know, tend to pitch this point to them. If you could sit down and listen to a raw, let's say Vibes Cartel or Dexter Naps, where you can listen to a Nasty Business. You understand? It's just that they're doing it in a calypso farm now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but that's creating the wave. So we have Nice, we have Kenny G, we have Pudas. These is all artists out of Dominica, hot artists by the way, and also we have the biggest producer slash artist out of Dominica right now, Mr. Ridge, traveling the world,
And he never been here either.
and he never been Tatola. People been asking over and over, you know, for him to come, and it was a no-brainer for us to, you know, put a package together and that kind of stuff, you know. So as I say, it's just a variety, and you know, listen, Cathy, is a lot of conversations that happen between us. You know, every day we on the phone, yo, this, what you think about this?
Lot of
You
arguments.
know, a lot of arguments.
Well, like we managed just
You understand?
Yeah.
A lot of back and forth, a lot of brainstorming, you know, hang up phone on each other, go back to it in the night, say, yeah, let me revisit this with a fresh mind now. You understand? You know, yeah, the human way,
And
you
and
know?
you got the local. Well, I don't really like call our artists or DJs and stuff just local because
No, we
you guys be out there,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
be traveling.
Well, I just said
regionally,
five. Well, I just said
internationally.
5 international artists. So we have Grandmasters, we have the Nasty Business guys, we have Chanel, okay, we have Junior Kelly, and we have Iretical,
Okay.
who's the international artist
Okay.
Yes.
for the
Okay.
BVI.
Okay. While you guys are part of the management crew to see everything is going on, we know that any event that you on, you gotta do some
Of course.
do some touching on the table. So we'll be seeing some DJs, UMCing and all of that. What's like?
Yeah, well, the in terms of the show itself,
Yes, the show
Well,
night.
that part that we really try to not do. I was part of BoB on the stage, and you know, from after the show, you know, these guys is like, listen, that ain't happening again.
We need
Like,
on the
let's
ground.
learn from
You
you.
understand? You understand? Because you need eyes on the
all
ground.
hands
You know,
on
you need all hands on deck to make sure, you know, Mac Millie is another one. Obviously, he's a DJ. He could tell you the same thing too as well. You know, is a serious task the night of the event, because you could plan all you want. You know, execution is
And it's tough,
you know,
because people are
execution is key.
saying, people are calling for these guys to be on the event. They say,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, how come I ain't playing?
I can't understand that, you know, well, but you guys know better.
Yeah.
Mac Millie, run us the dates,
Yeah.
where we could get tickets, time you look into, and another thing we have to talk about is the VVIP and VIP setting. That I understand there's some arrangements that, forgive me, like I caught your throat. There's some arrangements that people really need to understand how it happens. So if we could talk a little bit about that. First, give us a rundown.
Well, the date is June 15th,
That's just
multi-purpose complex. Doors open at 9. Tickets sold at Hazim, Mr. Nice Guy. Or you could contact any one of us on the team and hit them up on Facebook or see us in person and access for a ticket. We have Ultra VIP, General Admission, and regular VIP tickets on sale. So that's
what are those prices?
150 is for the regular VIP, and Ultra is $250. General is $60 at the moment.
No, at the moment. Explain
Yes.
the at the moment, because I understand.
You know how we do shows in the BVI, we selling tickets same way. So it's best to get the tickets when the tickets are affordable or at a right price, you know. We might keep it the same throughout the show, but there's always an option of more at the door. So it's best to get the tickets from now instead of waiting at the day of the event.
Okay. Explain to us VIP and Ultra.
Okay, so Ultra VIP is a step up from the regular VIP. That's basically, you're going to be on a platform. You're going to have waitress, service, food and drinks coming directly to you. You're going to have your own assigned table and chairs. So you know for sure when you come, you're going to have your own space, your own table, your own chairs. The food is a little more upscale. The drinks is more upscale.
Top shelf.
So it's top shelf, yes. So everything is a little more top shutter. That's why you call it Ultra. A regular VIP now, there'll be tables, but they're not assigned. So you may come, you may get a table, you may not. You understand? But it also comes with food and unlimited drinks as well in the regular VIP. But if you want something a little more top shelf,
Or a little more private,
a little more
bougie,
bougie,
yes.
a little more
Bougie
secluded,
size,
you know.
yeah.
And then also too, Ultra VIP comes with parking at the venue or right across from the venue. So it's a little more luxury for you if you want that. If you like that kind of lifestyle, you come, you get your parking. You come and have your own entrance. VIP, both VIP has its own entrance.
Yes.
VIP has its own bathroom. So general admission won't be using your bathroom.
Okay.
So also in regular VIP, there's upper level and lower level.
Okay.
And what we did this time, we made upper level the food court for VIP now. So if you want to go up and kind of don't want to be dancing, you can go up and sit. There'll be table and chairs. And you can go up and sit, have something to eat, and then you could go back downstairs and dance or whatever, where you want to be closer to the stage. You get straight up with the artist, because if you're in VIP, you're going to be in the same area of where the artists are going to be coming to the stage, so you get a kind of close up, you know, to the artist. So there are advantages of going VIP. And like Macmillan said, you have the 150, which is regular VIP. You have the 250, which is Ultra. And both VIPs are going to be limited numbers, so if you haven't got your VIP, you need to get it now, because for BoB, we stretched out.
Yes.
I mean, we had a VIP unlike anything Tattoo I've ever seen.
Anything.
And we didn't really put a cap on it. And I would say we probably oversold both VIPs. So now what we want to do, we want to put a cap on it, because we don't want, that was one of the complaints, and like you said, you're trying to come up from one show and correct those things. So we want it to be more comfortable environment for your VIP person. So we're gonna have a cutoff on both VIPs. So if you know you haven't got your ticket as yet, you know, go ahead. We know right now in the BVI over the last month and coming that there's a lot of things going on. So I know people are picking everything by parts, you know, but right now it's WoW up next. You understand? Nothing else you should be thinking about right now but WoW. You understand? Because if you miss WoW, you're going to wake up the next day and you're going to be just saying wow. You understand? That's
When you got the reports of how good the show was.
Don't say wow. Don't say wow because you missed it. Say wow
wow
because
you
you
had
were
the
there.
experience.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, awesome. I think this is a great show that's coming up. I didn't get to make Black on Black to see what it is, although Steve, you made arrangements for me to be there, but wouldn't miss White on White for nothing in the
Big
world.
access pass, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we are happy to know that we have committed persons to make sure that the entertainment aspect of life is at a standard here in the Virgin Islands.
And I want to say one more thing, Kathy. And I think we touched on this before. I always play this all the time, but when you really think about it, it makes a lot of sense. When you go down to those Dung Island, all those
Some people don't like the Dung Island. And
when I said Dung Island, the reason I said Dung Island is because when you're going traveling to the other cabins, you also you're going Dung Island. So it's kind of a direction.
Okay.
When you say Dung Island, you mean that you're going Dung Island.
side.
Yeah, it's not categorizing the islands. Like when so when you go to the other Caribbean islands and you look at the promotion teams, they're well supported, and the reason is the people know if we support this promotion team, you understand, we know how expensive events are. We give them the incentives to keep bringing good entertainment, you understand, and that's one thing I find that don't happen a lot here in the BVI. If you know you have a promotion team that's bringing you all these great promotions, you want to support them because you want to say, let's see who's next for Yolo. If you look at it, we already signed a top-notch artist for our event festival. We signed TJ Up Top Boss. You understand? For Sour Splash.
Yeah.
You know, and we signed the first artist for summer. That was a big sacrifice for us because obviously with a big show on the line like WoW, to sign a big artist, TJ is right now is one of the biggest in dancehall right now. You understand? And we still have to fill up that whole lineup. And trust me, when we finish with that lineup, we're gonna need a national holiday to launch that lineup in the BVI. You understand? Because it's the 70th, and we want, when people leave from the BVI for the 70th, we want them to say, alright, the Yolo promotion event. You understand? And trust me, we got some things up our sleeve. And I tell you, we're gonna invite you. We're gonna do a whole lunch. It's gonna be a holiday.
All right. So we wait on that, and in the meantime, we wanna again say all the best for White on White. It's going to be pure White on White, and to you guys sticking to it and with the Yolo promotion.
Yeah, man. I just want to invite everybody to go out, get your tickets. You understand? If you haven't got your tickets as yet, go out, get your tickets. As I say, when you come to a Yolo promotion event, it's not just about the entertainment. It's about the experience. Wherever you feel more comfortable, get your ticket, and trust me, you're going to have a nice time.
I want to give one big up because, you could stay here and you could talk about support. But I want to big up Caribbean Sellers from the inception of Yolo promotion. They've been on board and they're on board again.
Yep.
So I want to big them up for...
Big up Kevin and the whole team. Big up Boss. Big up yourself 10 times.
Also, I want to big up BVI Tourist Board because they've been with us too from the inception. They like what we're doing. They like the promotion. So I want to big them up as well. For coming, and they're like the two consistent sponsors. And if there's anyone out there who are interested in sponsoring the promotion, you can hit any one of us up because anything is needed right now. They got a million more things to cover. Okay?
All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much again for stopping by. Great information, and I know that the tickets are gonna go like wow. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us here on The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us, Kathy.
As usual.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Are you searching for new home decor items that reflect the season's latest trends? Look no further than Right Way Home. From cushion sets to decorative vases, we have unique pieces to suit every style and budget. Discover your right find at the right price, only at Right Way Home and Right Way Stores.